Good evening, coming to you from Center 2781. This is WGRV TV. In the latest news, UPS is continuing their campaign on safety. Safety committee members say that practicing and utilizing safe work methods drastically reduce at-risk behavior both in the center and on the road. Drivers in the Greenville Center are using methods such as the 8 keys to lifting and lowering, 8 keys to yard control, and our rules for backing, just to name a few, all of which are proven to reduce at-risk behavior, injuries, and mishaps within the center. Even UPS drivers who have their own challenges with distractions from phone calls to eating have a safe work method called the 5 seeing habits. With more on that, we have Mac in the field to shed some brown on the subject.
Thanks, Kev. Coach Mac here. I was just sitting here thinking about the other day, a customer asked me to give them one thing I had to do to get this patch on my shoulder. I told her I'm going to do better than that. I'm going to name 5 things I had to do out of many things to get this patch on my shoulder. At UPS, we call them the 5 seeing habits. All good kids love milk. First you want to do, you want to aim high in steering. You want to get the big picture. You want to keep your eyes moving. You want to leave yourself an out. And you want to make sure they see you. You see me? All right. Back to you, Kev.
Thank you, Mac. Now for our weather, we send it over to Gino.
Good afternoon. Welcome to WGRV's 2781 weather and 5 keys to prevent slips and falls for the week. Due to the fact this week is going to be a little wet and sunshine mixed in this week, we're going to start Monday off with a wet, rainy day. So therefore, you know what you better do. You better establish firm footing and be careful out there. Tuesday, the sun breaks a little bit, highs 34. So just be watching the unsecured surfaces. Pay attention to your belts, your conveyors. Wednesday, guess what? It's going to be a bright sunny day all day long. Highs 34. So walk at a brisk pace, but don't run. Thursday, guess what? That wet stuff comes back. So just make sure you make adjustments for changing conditions and be careful out there. And Friday, just look before you step, because I know everyone is trying to get off on that Friday afternoon. So just be safe out there. 3 points of contact at all time, and keep your eyes ahead of you. Have a good week.
Thank you for that, Gino. With addition to that, we have another safe work method called the 10-point commentary. Ron Grice, what do you have to say about that?
Hey, my name is Ron Grice. I'm going to go over the 10-point commentary with you. The first thing we like to do is when stopped in traffic, we like to leave one vehicle space between us. That way, if the car in front of us stalls for whatever reason, we can maneuver around them without having to back up in traffic. The next thing we like to do is starting up an intersection, we want to look left, right, left before going through the intersection. We'll make sure everything is clear both ways before we proceed to go through. And then we want to count 1, 2, 3 after the car in front of us has started to move. We want to make sure we want to leave a little space cushion as we start going through the intersection. And, also with that, we want to travel like 4 to 6 seconds under 30, and we want to have 6 to 8 seconds over 30, and then we want to have like 8 to 12 seconds of eye lead time. That's looking further up down the road to make sure we can get a good visual of what's coming ahead. Then we want to use our mirrors every 5 to 8 seconds. We want to be scanning our mirrors to making sure that nothing is creeping up on us, and we just want to know what's going on around us. The next thing we want to do is we want to scan steering wheels when going through parking lots. That way we can see if someone's in the car, we can kind of blow a horn at them to alert them if they're planning on backing out. Also, we want to use stale green lights. That's where we want to have a point of decision when we're coming up to an intersection to make sure that we can go through the intersection smoothly. And then we have our 8 to 12 seconds of eye lead time. And again, that's looking further ahead to making sure that we see what's coming up before it get up to us. And then we want to look over our shoulders when pulling from the curve. And that way we don't have a car creeping up beside us. And then we want to establish eye contact with people in other vehicles. And we do that by blowing our horns or waving or whatever means like that. And that's the 10-point commentary.
As you can see, UPS is crazy about safety. With more news and current event, please make sure you visit us at www.upsers.com. And remember, make safety by choice, not by chance. Good night.